Welcome to the second of our series of webinars discussing mortgages in Israel, and specifically the mortgages offered by Mizrahi Tefachot Bank. We are Israel's largest bank in this field, and our team of experts can help you find the loan that most suits your needs. Our other webinar explained some of the terminology you may come across when buying an apartment in Israel. Please listen to that webinar if some of the terms used in Israel are confusing. People all around the world take mortgages to help pay for buying apartments. Taking a loan in a foreign country can be intimidating, but the principles are the same throughout the world. Mortgages are taken by people who are working and earning, but do not have enough money to afford to buy their own home without a loan. Mortgages are also attractive to individuals who may have the necessary funds to buy the property. There are several reasons why they should choose to take a mortgage rather than pay for the whole apartment with their own money. I will explain why taking a mortgage may be a sensible thing to do. A mortgage is a loan secured on real estate. Such loans are normally, but not necessarily, taken to finance the purchase of a home. My name is Michael Leon, and I am the English voice in the International Mortgage Center. Mizrahi Tefachot has been helping Jewish people buy property in Israel for many years, and we are pretty confident that we can help make the process as painless as possible. We can provide mortgage papers in English and can guide you in your language, be that English, French or Spanish, through the maze of bureaucracy. We are Israel's biggest mortgage provider, with over 100 branches in Israel, as well as in Britain, Switzerland and the US. I would also recommend that you download our comprehensive e-book on how to buy property in Israel. This 60-page guide covers all the various stages of searching for, buying and moving into your property. The main reason people take mortgage loans is to finance the purchase of a home. The cost is spread over a very long period, and the loan is gradually repaid. A mortgage enables people to get on the property ladder and buy a home of their own. People who may have a reasonable income with prospects for the future can buy a home of their own today without having to wait years to save the whole amount. You can also take a mortgage to buy a second or holiday home in Israel without having to sell up in your home country. If you are planning on making Aliyah or thinking of buying a home to use on holiday here, a mortgage can turn your dream into reality. So, instead of staying in a hotel or jumping from one rented apartment to another, a long-term mortgage loan can enable you to buy a permanent home of your own. I am now going to talk about those who may have the money to pay for an apartment by themselves, but should seriously consider taking a mortgage. One reason to take a mortgage for those with the necessary funds is to avoid breaking long-term investments. The income on long-term investments is normally higher than that achieved from shorter-term investments. A 10-year savings plan will pay more than a 1-year plan. Taking a mortgage allows you to invest long-term and earn more. You can avoid penalties that are charged if you break a long-term investment. By taking a mortgage, rather than buying a property for cash, you keep control over your money. Life is full of uncertainty, and so by maintaining your liquidity, you can create a personal safety net. You will have cash available for unexpected events such as a child's wedding and for unforeseen opportunities. In some countries, Interest payments on mortgages is an allowable tax deduction. Other types of loan, car loans, tuition loans and so on, are generally not allowable. A mortgage can be especially beneficial for financing the purchase of buy-to-let properties. The interest you pay on your loan can be set off against the rent you receive, and so you will pay less tax. You should obviously consult with a local tax expert on such matters. If the interest charged on your mortgage loan is lower than the current rate of inflation, then a mortgage loan can be seen as a free form of financing. Mark Zuckerberg, the CEO of Facebook, recently refinanced his Palo Alto home with a variable rate loan. You may think that he must have enough money of his own to buy that house 20 times over. He is taking advantage of the low interest rates available today, which are similar to the rate of inflation. So, in effect, he is borrowing for free. He can repay when interest rates rise above the rate of inflation. So, join the Billionaires Club and take out a mortgage. When buying a property in Israel using funds generated abroad, the rate of exchange is an important consideration. If you feel that your currency is currently undervalued, then taking a mortgage enables you to avoid exchanging all your money at that low rate. Once you feel that the exchange rate is reasonable again, you can exchange your own funds at the higher rate and repay the loan. The mortgage has been a vehicle to avoid the situation when you are enforced to accept a temporary devaluation of your currency. So, whether you are a young couple scraping together funds to buy a first home, or an investor looking to increase your property portfolio, there are many reasons for taking a mortgage. At Mizrahi Tefachot, we have the specialists in this field who can provide you with a mortgage loan most suited to your needs. If you are seriously looking to buy a property in Israel, then I highly recommend you read our comprehensive ebook. It takes you through the whole process of searching for, purchasing, and moving into or renting out your new property. Go to www.umtvprivatebanking.com to download it for free. I'd also recommend that you check out our wealth management blog, which has a lot of great articles about buying property in Israel, as well as tips on how to improve your wealth management and create a financial home in Israel whilst living overseas. Thank you for listening to this webinar. My details appear at the bottom of this slide. Please do not hesitate to contact me if you have any questions at all.